How do you do, kind folks?
How do you do, kind folks?
Special INB with SKITTZ, because I had to bring an expert into this field
According
here.
to my calculations, yes.
Quite, yes. So, Billy Mitchell,
The tall man in the tie.
the king of Kong, the mullet wearer, short bearded man himself.
The tall man with a short beard, huh?
Yeah, he the one who sued Cartoon Network for using his likeness in regular show. And
I think I know what episode you're talking about.
yeah, is the one video game guy with the huge head?
Yeah.
And he
He sued him on it. Nice.
Yeah, and
That's funny.
and he failed.
Yeah.
He failed at that, of course. And another thing that he did was sue this guy, actually, Carl Jobst. I don't know his name off the top of my head. I can't pronounce that. I apologize. Also, I'm sorry. He promoted Pixels. No. Okay. That no. That is a crime. I'm
There's
sorry.
a reason I still haven't seen that yet.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's a crime.
I'll stick to the actual machines.
Oh, wait a second here. Wait,
a toilet?
he smiled at Pixels? No, I'm sorry. That's unforgivable too.
Oh.
There's something I really want you to see though.
Oops.
But this man is just this man apparently built his solid empire on this. Hang on, before we begin, I just wanted to point this out. This is a famous video that's been kind of circulating the web nowadays. You want to know one of the pictures?
Sure.
SFGE, baby. SFGE,
No way.
baby.
That's funny.
Oh, Preston, all this
You better give him the strike!
advertisement, baby.
Or give him the strike like you did for Slam on me the camera.
Oh, oh yeah. He probably will. I don't know. He didn't give me a strike.
Or whatever.
He had copyright takedown. But anyway, though.
Yeah, right.
We're not talking about that. Anyway, though. So Billy Mitchell has been found out to have cheated for not supposedly for not just one of his Donkey Kong wins, but he also lost against like this insurance Donkey Kong thing or whatever tournament that apparently he had three what were they, witnesses that signed some documents or whatever. One of them is his best friend that committed large amounts of fraud.
Sounds about right.
One of them was his other best friend who also committed fraud, and one of them was the wife of that friend, not the first one, but the second one, who she didn't commit fraud that we know of, but yeah, they're both like tax evasion people or whatever.
Yes.
But anyway, there's not a lot of justice to, elevate it, I guess.
There you go. Elevate it.
To, I guess, endorse it.
Yes.
But also, I want to take your attention
Yes.
to the one thing that is kind of making Billy Mitchell in the highlights, and him actually might have cheated his way to everything. So
Okay.
I'm just showing him just a snapshot because he didn't want to watch the whole video. But this is the handle. You see this? It's not. This is the handle for Donkey Kong.
By that he means joystick. Just
Yeah,
so everyone knows.
The joystick, yes.
The Lindenslation.
Yes, the slamization.
The slamslation.
Yes, indeed.
There it is. That's the word.
Anyway,
Yes,
though, the joystick, right? That's not
Start
original.
buttons are not right either.
Well, yeah. And apparently,
Not that that matters, but
That's
It's
kind of
supposed
funny.
it's supposed to be a 4-way joystick, like the one you see
That's
here.
right.
It's smaller, and these buttons are accurate as well.
They are, yes. That
But
looks original.
this does not look original,
No.
and because they're not original, it bans him from having that prestige, King of Kong, if you will.
The thing is,
Now, here's the thing. Before we continue, is he not going to be okay? Well, he's got energy drinks lined up for him, so I think he's going to be somewhat doable. He's not going to starve to death, but
oh yeah, of course.
people are saying that he cheated, and this is clear thing. And these pictures actually came from the hotel itself. No one asked about these pictures, but the hotel that hosted the event or whatever, this guy apparently asked if they could have pictures of Billy Mitchell winning, and they were like, "Oh yeah, sure, there you go." So there's that. Stop picking the beard. And now, let's get the SKITTZ approved here.
So,
What it is? So first of all, they're saying that this is a 4-way.
they're saying it's 8-way.
Yeah, they're saying my apologies. They're saying it's an 8-way.
Joystick!
I was about to say joystick.
I bet you were going to say handle, but okay.
No, I was going to say joystick.
Yeah.
They're saying this is an 8-way joystick.
Yeah.
Then when this was a 4-way joystick, the original one,
Yep.
is that even possible on the Donkey Kong cabinet?
You could put one in there. I mean,
Would
4 of the
it work,
directions aren't going to be connected to anything, though.
But would it work?
If you only hooked up the up, down, left, and right, yeah, it would work.
But could you hook up any other ones?
Yeah.
So you could hook up other directions.
Oh, no. It's not in the programming for it.
But what if they just took the stuff out and put in like an 8-way thing? Could they put in an 8-way thing?
Yeah, like I said, they could put an 8-way joystick in it.
Not just the joystick, like
I was including the whole assembly.
Okay. So you can like make another assembly or whatever and make an 8-way.
No, it would be you buy it as an 8-way joystick, and you would install it in the machine on the control panel, but you could only wire up, down, left, and right because the diagonal directions wouldn't have anything to connect to.
So you can't add.
No, because it's not programmed in the software for the game. They didn't do that in 1981.
So you're saying that they couldn't take out some computer hardware or whatever and switch it to 8-way?
No.
No? Okay.
Not realistically, no.
So one of the people, like Stuttering Craig, I watched him too. So Stuttering Craig was also watching this video, and he came up with a good question that I actually have myself, where it's, if you're going to have this record, apparently you have to have all original, like, it's got to be all original, like this thing has got to be original, these two things got to be original.
Fair. Fair enough.
So, how far does that go? Does it go to, like, every single piece of the Donkey Kong cabinet has to be original, and it can't be tampered with? Because I don't think there's a whole lot out there that are still working to this day. Like,
actually, I'd say a good bit of them still work.
Oh yeah,
the one in our garage does. So.
Oh, so that's completely original?
No.
Well,
but
there you go.
It's stock specified, like stock spec.
Ah, so that's the catch. You gotta be stock specified.
Yeah. To me, at least, if from a functionality standpoint, it's stock like it was from the factory, I would say it's like for their purpose, I'd say have a correct Nintendo type.
Sorry, I had to refresh the camera. Continue.
That's all good. I was saying, yeah. So the jump button would need to be a Nintendo type jump button, or at least a very, very close aftermarket reproduction. You know, as long as you push it and it just feels like a Nintendo.
All right, continue. My apologies. Camera's out of whack.
Camera's plopping away. Yeah. So take 3. It needs to be a Nintendo style jump button, and you know, even the Nintendo buttons themselves, probably from the factory, had variation in them. You know, these were mass produced.
Yeah.
And they're not all going to have the exact amount of force that is needed to push it down. So,
Right.
because it's mechanical and it's manufactured, and you can get it very, very close from a tolerance standpoint, but it's not like it was a military grade, you know, we gotta make this precise kind of deal. It was, we're putting these in arcades and they just gotta feel the same for the most part, and you wouldn't know the difference unless you're pushing them side by side.
Interesting.
So, and with
Would
that,
you-
no, what's your would you statement?
Would you say that Billy Mitchell cheated?
We're not, we're getting there.
Okay.
So, with the joystick, that would be more my concern here.
Interesting.
You know, funny enough, I don't know just from looking at it if it's an 8-way or not, just from like the top side of the control panel, but that to me looked more like a Pac-Man joystick.
Probably was.
Which is a different style mechanism. The switches are different. I won't get too deep into that because that gets more into the technical side, but if you move around a Pac-Man machine joystick and then you move around a Nintendo cabinet joystick, you'll feel that it's, you know, very stupidly obviously different. I mean, you can't not notice it.
Yeah. So it counts as invalid because
Yeah,
it
makes it a little questionable. To me, it's more, did all contestants, well, no, because that would be like if you're playing a tournament for that event and it's for that event's sake, then, you know, everyone's using the same setup. That's one thing, but
he's supposed to have the greatest
Yeah,
score
see,
ever
if you want
in
to
all
get
Donkey Kong history.
Yeah, if you're gonna get like that in, like that far into it, at the very least, I say make the joystick mechanism be correct, and at least make the stick roughly the same size and have the same ball on the end of it.
Yeah, so he
You
cheated,
know.
right?
If that's true, whether it's an 8-way or not, you know,
Whether it's an 8-way or not, I guess it's invalid.
it's
but
like
the
a-
fact that it feels different.
if that is a different type of mechanism inside the control panel. See, you'd really have to look underneath the control panel to know.
Which I guess we can't anyway, because this was taken like, what, 2011 or something like that?
Oh, well, yeah.
So there's no way you can even do that. But it's, I mean, just telling by even if it wasn't an 8-way stick, the fact that it's a longer stick, a longer joystick,
maybe. maybe different
It's
length, different ball size.
yeah, it renders his thing invalid. In my opinion. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta make it fair for everybody. It doesn't matter if the artwork. I don't care about the artwork necessarily. Like, you can just do whatever you want to the artwork, but have the, same capabilities, like the same electronics,
same cabinet.
Maybe the same
I'd say
cabinet, yeah.
Definitely, because the height of it could be different.
Yeah, same cabinets, just have the same, gotta have the same parameters and everything in order to make this absolutely legit.
I'd say to make it fair, try to keep it as stock as possible. Just, be safe about that. Now I'm not going to say Billy Mitchell is a total fake or anything. I mean, regardless of what joystick you have on there, to get to that level in that game that's impressive in itself. I've never been able to do anything like that, but
yeah. But at the same time,
it's like
I bet you can do it with that stick and those buttons. No. I mean, he did it. He could probably do it.
He's done it on stock machines as well, I believe, or he's gotten something in that realm.
All right, well, if you can have proof of that, then that would be a huge blessing to him, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because as of now,
he's being roasted pretty hard for this. I think maybe we're taking it a little too far.
Yeah, I think he took it a little too far when he sued everybody.
Well, yeah. See, on the contrary, that's
why there's such a hunt.
Yeah, maybe people are like, okay, so you're gonna go sue people over this orthogonal BS.
Yeah.
That was a total BS term I made up, but anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes you want to low-key be like, in your face.
Basically, yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, he's probably going to be fine. He's got energy drinks. I doubt that it will hurt him personally. But
I think it'll pass over with time. And we'll just go back to the way we were.
I think he'll be fine. He won't be at SFGE anymore. But SFGE's in this video. Whoa!
I'm on camera.
And how many views does this thing have here?
I get the feeling he'll be at another SFGE one day.
I don't think Preston will allow that.
Not like in the immediate future. Views? I could see maybe years later. I could see that though.
Maybe.
I mean, here's another thing. It looks like to me in that photo, the guy who did the whole Twin Galaxies show, Sir Walter Day, I think's his name. Yeah. He's shaking Billy's hand.
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder what his thoughts are.
I kind of wonder how many views this thing has, because I don't even know. It won't show it on the web. Yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of... I'm sure it's north of 1 million. Let me see here. Carl Jaws, Billy Mitchell, 2 million views. So, yeah, that's 2 million people have seen SFGE. Preston, we did it! We did it, Preston! We did it, Preston!
I bring my Pinbot every year, though, yeah, even though the topper's gone. Oh, no.
I might,
He might.
Bring my Mortal Kombat if I get a free ticket.
Our upper bodies.
Indeed. Anyway, though, guys, what you guys think? Is Billy Mays, or, no.
Billy Mays! Not Billy Mays!
Billy Mays. It's Billy Mitchell. Is Billy Mitchell a fraud? I think he is.
He's an interesting character, to say the least.
He is. I personally think... I don't think he cheated necessarily, but I think he.
The suing of others was a little weird. Though,
Yeah,
to me.
I think he.
But
I don't think his scores are valid. Anyway, though,
They're-
guys.
yeah, at least in that particular tournament, I think maybe it needs to be redone. That's how I'd address it. Say, hey, let's have a redo.
He'll never do that because he doesn't want to lose.
I know.
But anyway, though, guys, what you guys think? Comment,
Yeah,
let us know,
tell us.
subscribe, ring that bell. More content come your way, and hey,
Hello.
take care, guys.